I am Akwaba at the Dazi TV. So I want to say a very big thank you to everybody. Bibia or share me videos near the Ankupo in Shram. And Anapano, you see, sometimes Anapano may a video be a response. I miss. To be honest with you, I wasn't expecting such a feedback. At some point, me jari Anapano na miss you. Me temeke mo apere bibi eka me say I should talk about that because na message se menyo me DM so me nkasa ho hwe na menye message be DM so why won't you do a video and then probably address this whole issue and make your point that clear to people. You know, my number is already out there on your screen, so people usually reach out to me through that. In fact, anytime your best friend be on a phone I will not hesitate, I will pick it up. Yeah, I will just, for me, I return my calls. So if you want me to call you back sometime, when you text me, please call me back, I will. That is when I'm not doing anything here. So even when I'm doing something when they call and I feel like I can pick up and have just few minutes to talk to you about it, I will definitely do. So the feedback that I've received after that video, I want to say thank you. No matter your level of education, very important anyway. But if you understand it, you can buy it with a book. It comes within. So I want to say thank you guys for the opportunity. But there are some few things I wasn't following the year. I say me wo fear I'm sure I social media na share. But who say one, there's this thing I want to address. About a man for patron say mami Akosua Serwaa ne mano. Any concern ke yen komo baby. And especially the video na Calvin a hage or double. I debut how think about it another way. Imagine say some catch your video and say Obi catch them say she once visited the Lumba family in Germany. At that time not Kevin sir. Yeah, Mami Akosua say cannot say shatade ni kabi. A Lumba no na ofie. Na woni gia agino we could see any gia na wabusu mu ba kone ne mma ne ade. Na mma ne tafo ma no company afeni awom kitua bi. Yeah, nti you could see the happiness in the family. Now, all this long way, so almost saying, papa. There was no way the woman can deny the man said they can't see their father. And as much as ne papa, they were having issues, and then just only papa were having issues. And that one too, what Kevin did today should rather reaffirm the caliber of your Mami Akosua Serwaa. So we share Mami Bia. Neso who so baby be share aware no ayebasa. Obeka sembi de atom kwala no dwunu mu krampa sa woman because they don't want to even see that woman again. Right? The gesture of carving today at the funeral tells you that Mami atiti no fear. Even though with an absence of a father in their lives, in Obi Manso, Mami Akosua Serwaa etumi atiti ne base. Eminem when he said it doesn't even matter. And look at what happened today. And who's a man for also criticizing Kwala said by look, you can't fault any of the man they of age 1, 2, that is your father. They have to come and say something to the father. They have to see the father for the last time. You don't know the sacrifices someone making just to come here. Because remember, some of them are writing in exams. But they have to make sure that they will come and say hello, few words, last word to their father. Into more, who said, Mokasene Kwasa and Kolano Mubano, Mr. and dear minimum yarding. It's a no crumple to reaffirm the kind of woman I am Mami Akosua Serwaa for Suete. We will be uncle, but catching Kolan say, Mutum Neddy Suo Cram from Obepo, Obepo Mokrampo, but no. She didn't do that. She allowed their children to come to Ghana to mourn with their father. In as much as she's having issues with Bushapeni and the family, she's not having issue with the children. The children, that is their father, and they have to come. Unyanyanka ebianka tisane ne okano. Minimsanka bia 14 nanka ye kanu nka ayeno beba so a. Konang se ne nkwala nya beba. Rana busia pani Tupac ayeno obeye. Masabu tuma ye na yi ne ene. Tuma mu huye. Enti mu am sebe mudidi nkwala na tem ne dem gidi say that is something I'm not sure say, but me pese wo hu say ye wo support ye me Akosua Serwaa e kire say woman wa tete nkwala ne yi. Me nkwatena brochure da o. Pomo mutia brochure ka kire o say ho nkwala tete ne yasem kuma o. Ya menye wadom. Wan fa Kristo so tete nkwala na amma because Muslim nkwala na mo brochure Muslim either they are in school or they didn't say kete kabet because o say maame ne mo kwa adwuma. Ontum ka so o tena afia hwa akwala ne sa. E so o kwa adwuma ebi o kwa adwuma kontum fa akwala ne mfa nko. And they say a pet caretaker. After that, akwala no be school mu a they are exposed to so many culture. Nti akwala no be yin no na kire say senya aka ma bi tete e ma no e ho ne nte sa wo. Akwala can easily use a certain word against their parents. They don't care because for them they don't see nothing wrong with that. What I say? Nti e ho tete ne de mo wo ho no betumi aka kire say nti ba ne sen na ye maame no me papa no ebinum kowo abruchire no mo a mutumi de nkwala de baga na hase metete omo wie je na echi no be fan de no because that time ya tete ni yie nti okọ okra mpo ntumi sisa nti eno no de me gidi se ye maame Akosua Serwaa fosu wa ya ade ankasa hey hwa Calvin even look at the 1 week how no sitting in chain you could see that indeed woman no wa tete nkwala ni yie eno nti ene near course we yenase one could see that the manifestation of a good mother edan ho adi ewe yenase obi anko baka say odobo nkonko onko hage no look at what happened today, but that should never use mamu use and to just to score a political point. What do I say inti mo a sabi mo kasetia Calvin ni nuanum say mo ba ni dia ni dem ni mo nyaaju because that's your father. They have to come and pay their last respect to their beloved father. No matter how bad or no matter what you think about him, that is their father. And I'm not sure they will denounce their father. In general, they deserve it. And in fact, I want you guys to know that whatever happens today concerning the demeanor, the posture and everything about the first son of Daddy Lumba and the first child of Daddy Lumba, Calvin, should tell you that Abranti and Atitin Wofie. And who did that? Yeah, Mami Akosua Serwaa fosu. Ono na nkwala na tena bruchira tete omo abra mo na mo si o mo na mo si 17 years o 17 years no minim I don't remember the last time e be a Calvin ene Mami Akosua Serwaa ni Daddy Lumba etena dem de 2 3 4 5 days mo na mo si wa desert no. In fact wa ma metena ni nchen wa ha Calvin so metena Ghana which means on no nete otuma tete akwala kama say emene hu no ma say ya such a woman, come on, take your flowers. And 2, there was something that I saw. To be honest, me can say me yen man dear children to what was going on. Some of these videos near and and I say many bosso. And I've seen the brochure. I've seen the brochure now on the funeral. I say makramo. Now I say my mom will fee Akosua Serwaa da na wa brai. Enti santuma na mutwae na ya twiro mu se makramo no nimpaku obubo mudin was andwum no mu anu nti eno that was the theme for the funeral. And in fact you use that song and sanyu no bia bodin ka se Daddy Lumba a prophesy in that song, and whatever that he said in that song need to be respected. And you and I can attest say makramo song no obo fa ya opokudin obo nestina fosudin Faustina fosu Akosua Serwaa abubabushafo ni nadi nti na mu ye ni ene ene sa song na nimpa no bobo mudin no were they there nti nimpa na na mukosie no krante would he be happy say okokoda so abra no very well say na ndwuma amosi ode prophecy say man yesa na some be samatwentwen Akosua Serwaa so ma mu mfi ni da no my brochure could check brochure now, I can only count 3 pictures of him and Akosua Serwaa. One on that Lumba picture baako, and the baako is where she and Dr. Baumia Bao picture which asa. That is the only picture. Look, and the brochure and so tribute na a woman. Although we need tribute to pay and a woman. And then the pictures are flooded with tributing. So right now, Yamma Akosua Serwaa cry and so over Ghana and contributing come to me and capture the crampo our brochure. I don't know what I say. She notify you guys. When did you even print the brochure? That when the man can print here. And I haven't because I did boha irritating me into me person shampoo. I think that other boni the tribute, you know. My who so be a called social media said, did he go through the tribute now or trail booking him? Did she, I mean, go through? A man for patches, I've not had time to listen to them because I did be me irritating me, so I wouldn't even have time to even listen. But because Trey said the tribute now and there or Trey no kind that is a kutia bina or bo. No because Trey was here said side chick or boy kutia, na please. And Ghana court to see your intimacy and friend side chick why. Main kind of saying, the other kind of saying. Court to see your yere. Nami the Mekan kind of saying. But I'm the man say. Your yere. And that the Lumba. Almost about 200 songs. Over 40 of them he wrote about this same woman. And as I said, the legacy of this woman will live forever. The legacy of this woman will live forever because her name, that Lumba songs are evergreen. Nobody will forget about that Lumba. If you cannot forget about that Lumba, then you can never forget about her Mami Akosua Serwaa. Even if you are turning the friend, her name Akosua Serwaa will still remain because Ninjum Naba boy Nechi Pabo no mu ko nyadina ye Mami Akosua Serwaa fosu di. In fact, ebi grandpa me say death is inevitable. Obi abeko nti me kaso obi wu akwa ne nchese me bo na wuto. What I say? Odo bonu kro hu ni say emre beba yakobo betu nsa obeko me say meko obi abeko. Ye na ebeko but yet ye Mami Akosua Serwaa fosu the din will remain forever. If anything at all will remain forever because how many songs in it now? If you want Odoboni's name to be also be archived for Ghanaians for 1,000 years or 100 years to come, then I'm sure that Lumba's voice is there. They can get an AI so they can compose a song for her. But for what I know, I had to say no and me interview because I say Odofupa man temno or more Kasam Ghana for say Odofupa man temno that Lumba Odoboni. That song was composed in 2002. How old was even Odoboni at that time? Into more calm, I had to say he composed that song for your Mami Akosua Serwaa for Odopa. What I say? And so please. So even anything at all, Mami Akosua Serwaa, her name will remain in the archives of Ghana music forever. Maybe if you also want the same thing for the person you support, now that you have an AI over there, you can just synchronize that Lumba's voice. Tell AI, use that Lumba's voice, compose a song about this person for us. Okay, in ChatGPT will give you the lyrics and give you the song. But you know what? Fake and original always have an upper hand. So no matter what you want to do to cement the name of a person that you support in the archives of Ghana music, you can't do anything about it. And of course, Akosua Serwaa's name will forever continue to reign in the archives of Ghana music. Because one I can say, Akosua Serwaa, you know the idea. This is a poor, better sentiment. But the whole man, no so back so I saw your pa. Your pa no kind of say, why were you when you'll be any better? And you see, sound you no boy and I could see a same will be can cheer me. Say at the time that Lumba went to Germany, even at that time, some of the ladies over there were not ready to even associate themselves with him. And even when Mami Akosua Serwaa decided to be with Lumba, even her own friends, some of them were not happy. No, they all didn't cry. They say. Her mommy stood on her ground to make sure that he would love her. And it's a Lumba de Cobo and warrior, you'll be any when you break. Say, Inti, Sas will be catch him that I doubt. But not this song will make him some Kanamian that you can't hear. Inti Mukuti song and cancer. Is it trying to confirm what the person told me that at the time, Lumba, at that time when they started their relationship, some of her own friends were not happy that on any crowd. Near day, Sansamina and enough will be no beca. Inti San, you know, boy, and also a warrior, you'll be any bread. Because we'll be grand young copy. The Lumba do Cobo Sandrum. You know, Lumba sometimes we speak through his songs. It is rather confirmed that section said, indeed, you know, that is what this man, that Lumba was talking about. So please, brochure nam here and Akosua say, well, be on it, about Browdy say, just like that. I have, if I want to watch the brochure now, you feel very sad. So really, Macedania, even if a year me macrampa Macedania. But nevertheless, I can say, yeah, my Akosua, she has a very tough skin, and I'm sure this will never deter her. The only thing I'm hoping and praying for her is I hope on man and quantin an international check. Now you coupon engine a town for, Momon come on master man saying a coupon to send your friend. Then say basin so, because in the crawl way, you can never hide it. Be exposed, be wanting one day. Because some mechanical find a born to him. And I came here this evening for you guys to know, say, more cassette carving says, that was a right call. And in fact, if you support me, say, well, that one should even give you hope and tell you, say, who man at it in a man ye, Ankasa. He said, because you'll be Anka, you know, so go on the compound on film. You come into our marriage and said, since you came, I made mad. No. What it's in ye? So, Oba. Shani Manos were they all came just to mom with their dad. For that one, there, and then the brochure, and so that was very disrespectful for him and Akosua. To be honest with you, you may disagree with me because she didn't come. You may have your own opinion. I'm expressing my opinion anyway. You may disagree with me or agree with me. Whatever decision I'll be taking, I respect it and I agree with you too. What we saw in the brochure was a little bit disrespectful to Mami Akosua Sewafosu. A woman on any start here, Brabo. I don't know. Yes. And then Obisu Kotre said, Odobuni tribute, nice will be throw shade. Now, at it say, me, I have not listened to the tributes, and I don't want to even listen anyway. So, I don't want to do much on that. And the funeral. Into 1 week, I did, Baba, 1 week, you did wo. Accra, say, and that Lumba, young Kasan, and penny. And see, picture back here and say, 2 million. Yes, if you say, Obi to me, or what I therefore I bet you. This is a 2 million funeral expenses. Next should be a deal with my I didn't the cover Hunumpo. When I saw that picture, I say, 1 week in the cry dinner crown was even more beautiful than what you. Hey, and insurance toy. Or Dr. Manabon was insurance toy. And a German for throw shade. See, this evening, I want to say thank you to all of you, those that have sent me solidarity messages. I am okay, I'm down, but I'm up. I wish one day, as I speak to me, I don't even have and I hope one day I'll see her to say thank you for inspiring a lot of people out there. And to my supporters and to those who are living outside and having their spouse here in Ghana. Look, I've always said this, that if you're a woman and you want to do property together with your husband, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you know you are working and through your strength you can build your own property, you can buy your own house, just do it. Because you may never know. Even the person I promising is said, this is a better santimemo. Na minu mienu when nobody will be on there. Nobody will tell me that a poor that santimemo that. And they just say a couple Yesu Christ na yes 7 or jeda waba. And sana poka da hoda. Fine enough. But in Pakono Kadamad in Poleta Oyaden, will betray Nankasa. Will betray the same person you promised that I need the moon tidda. I just say for Koda Santimemo. But this same person betrayed her. For now, they are even ridicule her. To the extent that someone who was not even born, someone who don't even know anything, will sit on social media to even insult her. Because the man who promised her that this Akoda Santimemo decided to betray her. What I say? Which means anything is possible. So for me, my humble advice is that, look, it does not mean that all men are the same. I can tell you, you have equally good men out there that you can build something together and they will never betray you. You should also know that. But if you know you have the financial capacity, financial strength, and you can support your husband to embark on any other project, but your own small way, if any other thing should happen, you should have a plan B. Because I always say that this is my plan B. Whatever that I'm doing right now is my plan B, because I went to University of Cape Coast. I read Bachelor of Commerce and I majored in accounting. Most of my classmates are working in the accounting firms, Ministry of Finance, lots of my colleagues are working there. But whilst on campus, I said, okay, fine, why won't I add radio as a student volunteer on ATL FM? So I was trained as a journalist. I started in level 200. So I'll go for lectures and I'll come on radio. Go for lectures and I'll come to radio. In fact, I was the one who was hosting most of the gospel shows on radio, so they call me Osofo. Do you get it? Yes. So every Tuesday, I'll be hosting the gospel shows. Sunday, dawn in the afternoon, so I was just doing that. Then afternoon, after finishing everything, UCC is not a child play. Then I'll go. Monday, I have lectures are done. That will be going. So I managed to combine this because I wanted to have a plan B in case after school and I'm struggling to get a job to work in an accounting firm in the bank, I can fall on this. And God being so good, I think that God knew that this probably would be the path that I would do it. And because I was trained as a journalist, I bring my professionalism to bear and I add up to create my own content. So wherever you are, try and then get a plan B for yourself, because this should be an eye-opener, to be honest. This issue has really opened doors, opened so many eyes. This issue of that dilemma should be an eye-opener. The eye-opener does not mean that you are rather going to something. You should take the positive from it and think about yourself sometimes and see if there is something you can do for yourself. And to our men, please, you can go ahead. If you are that type, you cannot zip your trouser and you just want to go out. Please, when you step out there, even if you want to, I'm saying this, I'm talking as if I'm even married. I'm not married, and people will tell you, I won't worry. I won't tell you, I'll worry for. I don't know what entails near the intimacy. Well, me can't cry, I'm person mechanic. But what I can say is that if you are a man and you have a wife and you still want to go ahead to do anything like that, if you meet any other lady, let them know. Because Bemma or Poba for our worry. Sebso Kuguni, you know, you as quite a chroban. Or can you cry the channel about Banner man who can on in a baby. So please, really respect your wife. Even if you want to go and cheat on your wife, don't go and then speak ill about your wife to the person. Protect your wife. So that woman that you want to have something with even respect you, because when you say, even though you want to cheat, you still want to, which I will never advise anybody to go out and cheat when you're married. But but could be a hot energy on the zip known to me too. Baby could be a baby. To baby a misrel, who got a poor banner, copenhagen, and found no one say banner catch and say, you have a wife. But don't go and say anything about your wife to the person. Don't go and disgrace your wife to the side chick that you don't go and say things that are unim say in him. Don't go and lie to that young lady, say, oh, my wife, or you say, yes, there be. Go straight and tell the person that you like her. If she will accept you, tell the person I have a wife. You cannot come. That is to those who cannot zip their trousers and you want to still go ahead and cheat on your wife. I mean, brochure. But I never go cheating, so I'm sure Munko Besia Yenete, Besia Inawo, Besia Awaren, a Kuguni must that show Nani and Kubesia, and Sana Wamano who kind of on you, baby. That is not fair. Please, this is from that. Name, we are just my quick reaction, but all of you, I think I will have a total review about the funeral, and two, I'll get you update on them. The appeal from Lawyer Akosua on Monday, And then I have an interview with a lawyer just for us to talk about. Yeah, mami brimpomano. Law case, they could breaking it down. Now, yeah, then crime so now we can talk about it. It's okay. I don't want to talk too much. I want to say a very thank you to everybody that have supported me and keep on watching my videos. And God bless you all. But for a funeral, this wasn't a 2 million funeral expenses that I have seen the pictures on social media. This is not a befitting burial for somebody like that Lumba. What would have happened? Sanka. Yachanya Naka match. Na yaudi ubia yaudi bia na kabusa pena make sure in fact will not. Okrasi makaba me miana mko kansi zodie asemni abaye ntenase. Brempo mabra. Hunyani. Odie ni besi bia odie fantu echi. Na kan wina bom. Na fra kusha se akushia yinim se na ye mansotwe ni na abafom to de bra. Fra ma mienu kodem obi anka ho abusa pani. Huni ma mienu akushia wona wuri pani. Prinsla woni ketwa wom. Sisia court say mudemu ye yere. Na sana be asundwe ba mukunu abobo bra. Ye mpese na chi no kwako fe nsem bia de aba. So de minim se bia mafomo. Ma ye bonu kwa de te wo de fa bonu fa chem ye nipa. Ebia me ni ye mu no me ko kan bibia ne kwasem me kan fa chem. Sisia bere edu mi hia mu mienu. Because mukunu bebo bra. Ye mpese obekọ na chi ba basa. Menu kase kura ye ndi ye kura mana ite se bebre na di ye ho ya. But mama ye ba ko ne yenko. Na yenko ye make sure say edi na sabe ho to chima no yenko repair no. Na kan ma mi ni fa bom. Na ma mi ni se ni omuticha afo nkasa. Na mo njintum. Ebi okay fine mu na bedi kuna ne dia Akosua woni oyere odi kan. Nti ye kwa wo odoboni wo be si mo bi anko kaso be akutia de ba ho da bi obi anko ka de kama in fact omo ba ya decidie no betumi afre omo ba ye say hey mesra mu kwakwa ise mam ye ni sei Akosua woni pani sei ni sei ye den kra ya anya sie wie ti de mesra mara mofo mani tu nyame anim mofo mani tu be ma asebe mo ne no wo ma na boni bi ga de ye mo oti ase kra mbo de fan boni fa che no na sa abrei na ye da etwa to na sanse sui yan kra na chi kra no koda no home mesra mu minim se maye mo boni minim se men kasa ye mu no during the court section ni sa no no na bia ankoye eni timi fa kwanya wo su no pa mo chew mo fa ncheme na yen kra mo kuna chi kama na mani ye fe na me gidi se mo kuna ye kra na chi ya mbedidi hu sa atese yakobɔ kra betu aso mo ba kra pa pedidi hu ma na ye because edi a wagya ne de ebi ni ho timi sra mu tebusia pani wa fra ma mienu we akasa asemi de akire omo a hwan na be ka akire so odi wani sifom nkofufa senya wo kan say papa shi ni ye ma me George na tutu jagum no this time around no wa na opa wo mfo mo nka ho you call these two women together then you speak to them and one asa and one you come hey trust me and nothing will happen nanka if na ko na bi anka February na March kra na afi de uko babia woni mamienu pe na beko man mienu na bia na papa na maame ne nkofofa sa funa committee lu ameka ho na oni man mienu company fo nchen say mesremo afi de asomdwe aba te sremo ase ni se na afi de by the time anke yene bedu be March na te so obi abufu obi bibia de abafo bible say ma awie embo abufu hye so enti nanka bibia abafo afi de bedu mpo na akoma adwe kama hema me Akosua Serwaa wo ho odoboni wo ho busuafo no bia wo ho ne titafo wo ho kama ka bedu okran mpo ne je say abufuo ne asade ni abafom asa abre de bia te ne ho ase but what did you do for you to pack asema me kan yin so utumi kan asase me bi de kire mai ye maame Akosua Serwaa ana odoboni anka me je de say lawyers for no crown panko kwakotena nchen they won't even fight for this but he has taken an entrenched position. You see, there's so many suspicions among four parties because but you see a crown pon it is even trying to confirm those suspicions. But I'm not here to talk about it. But I believe that legacy, the person who should have known better to protect the legacy is the man who decided to take unilateral decision not to involve the immediate family of Charles Kojofoso. Now me, I know that God will speak for the family and Imami Akosua Serwaa. Thanks for watching.